Up next, the Hornets taking on the Grizzlies. For Charlotte, the journey of a new season starts now. Let's see if the work from the offseason pays off. Grizzlies, Hornets, and tip-off coming right after this. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for LaMelo Ball.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Williams in at the three. And for Charlotte, Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. Bridges and Washington are inside. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. For teams that were close to a title last year, Smitty, I'm sure opening night couldn't come fast enough.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
Ball against Morant. With the drive. Williams passes to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Ball against Morant. Washington, a screen on Morant. Here's Ball. Sweet little floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Bane. Jackson, the screen to the inside. Stolen by Rozier. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Rozier.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Bane. Outside Morant. To the paint. Stolen by Ball.
And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell I can see the fin. Beware knowing he pretend. Aware that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in during boss talking. Now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these raps shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still. I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rap shit just happen. Craft the beats, will your faction so whack. I'm rapidly skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and past. Passive, but crashing, be still and patch the street, still can't match a G. Will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know. Is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat. My odyssey, hands in the sky. Come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do this for the city, the one you can lean on.
Baby, it's so real to me. Now that it's over, the space where you used to be, your head on my shoulder. All of the plans we made, they never happened. Now you sit on my pillows, baby. At least you left me with something. This is empty space you left behind. Now you're not here with me. I keep digging through a waste of time, but the picture's incomplete. This is empty space you left behind. Now you're not here with me. I keep digging through a waste of time, but the picture's incomplete. 'Cause I'm missing you. I miss you. You make sense of all of the pieces, all my own illusions. Can take all these memories, don't know how to use them. There's a slick wash to find at the beach. I follow the traces, finding clues in my pockets and opening boxes and going places we went. We number to forget, thinking how it could been. I turn on my sorrow in the glass. It don't need no shadow. This is empty space you left behind. Now you're not here with me. I keep digging through a waste of time, but the picture's incomplete. This is empty space you left behind. Now you're not here with me. I keep digging through a waste of time, but the picture's incomplete. 'Cause I'm missing you. I miss this part of you. This clock that stopped. This residue. It's all I've got. I miss you. This part of you. This clock that stopped. This residue. It's all I've got. This empty space you left behind.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Payday.
Thank you very much.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Brandon Clarke.
But we're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Williams. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2. And for the Hornets, Bridges and Washington are manning the post positions. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Oubre with the steal. And now here's Rozier, the fast break champs. And it's Ball at the elbow. Bridges left side. And he lays it straight in. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here's Morant. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
Ball, the pass to Washington. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Bane. Rozier defending. Bane with the bucket.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Tipped away. Ball against Williams. Ball, the pass to Oubre. There's a screen by Washington. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Memphis moving it around. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rozier kicks to Washington. Ball dishes to Bridges. Back to Ball. Passes it to Washington. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play. And after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Free throw, good, Oubre. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Memphis leading by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Morant with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on it, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Outside Williams. Outside for Jackson. There's the pass to Bane. It's Morant with the drive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Ball against Morant. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Driving the lane. And that one's good. Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear Rookie of the Year front runner early.
First trip to the line for him here.
Ball taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench, but eventually they had to find a way to start him.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Now Jones. To the middle. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Oubre with the steal. Ball against Williams. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Can't hit that one. Adams, some nice D. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate. And that
the Hornets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Washington passes to Rozier. Pass to Bridges from the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And here we can check the story out on Terry Rozier. He had a strong showing last season. Around 20 points per game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The dish now to Bridges. 3 on the clock. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Memphis leading by 3. Jackson a screen on Ball. Jackson misses. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Oubre finds Ball. Back to Oubre. Charlotte again missing. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Who wants to teach that? Make some noise. All right. Look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your point speed.
check out LaMelo Ball. Last year, getting it done. 9th in steals. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Raptors. Here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Left side, Jackson. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Rozier kicks the ball. Back to Rozier. Takes the turnaround J. That one falls.
How about Terry Rozier flashing the in-between game? Nice.
Here's Bane. Rozier defending. Here's Jackson. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Plumlee, he's checked in for Washington, and Martin subbed in for Ball. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Conchar comes in for Williams, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bane. Jones against Rozier. Here's the drive.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem. You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Rozier. It's Martin on the wing. Rozier kicks to Plumlee. Back to Rozier. With the drive, shoots from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Rozier with the ball. Jones covering. And it's Rozier missing. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Anderson against Oubre. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead. Down low. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Melton. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Rozier the pass to Plumlee. Here's Richards. Right side, Martin. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Jones, the pass to Concha. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Who wants a T-shirt? And your honeybee.
Culver's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. Martin kicks to Rozier. Up top, Plumlee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And just miss after miss right now.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Morant drives in. Tillman. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Oubre, good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Culver passes to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rozier against Morant.
2 minutes.
Back to Anderson. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. That one drops for him. Tillman's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Outside for Martin. Shoots over Melton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. A 12-point game. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Plumlee dishes to Martin. Drives to the hoop. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Plumlee. Kicks it to Oubre. Pass to Richards. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant with it. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Grizzlies ending the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Hornets trail by 13. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. LaMelo Ball is out there with Martin, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And it's Washington missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ball against Anderson. Morant surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Anderson a screen on Martin. Morant kicks to Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark. Stolen by Jackson. Anderson wide open. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
With the assist.
Morant against Ball. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 5. Anderson passes to Morant. Williams a screen on Ball. The shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Feeds it to Plumlee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
And here's Morant. 6 points for him. The pass to Anderson. Driving to the basket. Bane inside the 3-point line. Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Tries again. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now Morant. And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Killer and put him in this style of play. What adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter. That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
And on the assist.
Takes a step back. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Steven Adams is checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in for Kyle Anderson. Back to Morant. The feed to Adams. Good and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Kept alive by Charlotte. Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Morant against Ball. Morant reaches to Williams. Clark, the pass to Morant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
A chance to check out stats for Mason Plumlee. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 10 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Washington. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Adams with the screen on Ball. Jones drives in. Adams trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jones.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Jones against Ball. To the paint. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Clark a screen on Ball. Jones drives in. The kick out to Williams. Offline with his 3. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. The feed to Martin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That free throw missing. Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Bane. He hits the second from the line. Here's Clark. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Charlotte, Cody Martin has his first personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Jones against Ball. Jones dishes to Adams. Count it. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
And nothing seems to phase Adams, even when you get physical with him.
To the inside. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Now, here's Melton. Back to Clark from deep 3-point range. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
First in steals. First in fast break points. And how about their offensive rebounding? Turned out to be a huge strength, as nobody in the league was better at second chance points.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. Offensive rebound. And Plumlee kicks to Bridges. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges got 7 points.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Grizzlies timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybee.
Now at the break of the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Second, the Grizzlies.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Melton. Covered by Martin. Clark inside. Washington's on him. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Kelly Oubre checked in for the Hornets. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Clark. Culver comes in for Williams. And it's Ja Morant in for Tyus Jones. Washington passes to Oubre. Washington kicks to Martin. Pass to Oubre. 5 to shoot. Over Culver. Got a hand on it.
Well, I love how Culver uses his length and athleticism to deny shots.
Morant with it. He has 6. The 3-ball. Bridges with the board.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Ball gets double teamed. Beyond the arc. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. Shoots over Ball. And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this court. Man.
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Inside, here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Now, Washington. He's got 8. Oubre with it. Defended by Adams. And that one, good.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Morant. Six on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. No good off the front iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Martin going inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jarrett.
It goes on Jarrett Culver.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Richards is checked in. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman comes in for Adams. And it's Bane in for DeAnthony Melton. And both free throws good for Martin. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now here's Morant. He has 6. A shot by Culver. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Oubre outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
He misses the free throw.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bane inside the three-point line. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
Nice heads-up play that time from Culver. Excellent awareness.
Pass to Richards. He kicks it to Oubre. Shoots over Culver. That's tipped. Bane passes to Morant. Here's Tillman. Back to Morant. The 3. No good that time.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
2 minutes remaining in the
outside Martin.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Bridges, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A nice shot by Culver.
You know, at this point, you've got to at least respect Culver's perimeter shot. He's proven how effective he can be from there.
Outside Martin. Rozier for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tillman passes to Culver. Rozier against Morant. Passes to Bane. Over Martin. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead. Charlotte's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Rozier finds Martin. Here's Richards. Bridges left side. The kick out to Rozier. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Jackson against Rozier. From 7. Again, Memphis.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Rozier against Morant. The 3. That shot off. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Grizzlies as they end the second quarter in a 14-4 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. They are attacking your defense coming off of screens, so how do you adjust to that in the second half?
Yeah, we got to be up, especially in their pick and rolls. You know, our bigs have got to be up. They're going to try to put our bigs in pick and roll. We got to be up, take away penetration, be better in our coverages, especially with pick and roll.
I have a feeling pick and roll coverage is important. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
I mean, who doesn't love a five-star matchup like this? Both players showing their competitive nature, igniting their teammates' fire with these performances. Expect this level of play to continue in the second half.
Now, I know we want to talk about Ja Morant and the big things he was doing in that first half.
He's been creating a lot of offense. You look at all the assists he has, doing a great job of making plays for others, not just himself. And he can also score the basketball. What else you want this guy to do? He was incredibly aggressive in the first half.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You look at Miles Bridges, he's been playing really well.
Man, the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Jones. Then it's Williams. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard spot. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Oubre.
Power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Outside, Jones. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Hornets. They trail by 6. The pass to Jones. 5 on the clock. Back to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jackson's got 10.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
There's a screen by Washington. Here's Rozier. The rebound by Steven Adams.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Jones from outside. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 10.